Hey everyone, it's Epoch here, and welcome to my entry into this week's comic book cover challenge set by Alan at Comic Collector Geek. This week's theme was zombie covers, so I've picked out 10 covers from my personal comic book collection that show off zombies. Let's take a look. In number 10 this week, we have Heavy Metal Magazine number 304. The reason this is at number 10 is because it's a magazine rather than a comic, but it's still a cool cover nonetheless. Here we have the main character here, kind of making their way through what looks like a swamp, and behind them we have these kind of like gruesome swamp zombies just kind of creeping up behind her. So I just think this is a really nice painted cover for Heavy Metal Magazine number 304. In at number 9, we have the Free Comic Book Day preview of Clementine issue 1, which is a new young adult graphic novel which follows Clementine, a character in the Walking Dead universe who was first introduced in the Telltale Walking Dead video games. So that's Free Comic Book Day, Clementine. The number 8 spot this week goes to Chamber of Chills number 8, which has this cool kind of zombie skeleton creature here lunging forward towards this prison guard in the prison. It's lower down on the list because I'm not entirely sure it is definitely a zombie, but it certainly gives off the zombie vibes of this kind of reanimated living dead zombie skeleton. So I think it's a really cool cover. So that's Chamber of Chills number 8. And at number 7, we have Free Comic Book Day Vampirella number 1, which is a reprint of Vampirella number 1, and it reuses the Alex Ross cover from cover B. It's just this is the version I have, the Free Comic Book Day version, which is just a really beautiful cover. Of Vampirella surrounded by these kind of zombie arms outstretched and rotten, just kind of reaching up at her and clawing at her, and that's just such an iconic zombie image. I think those hands grabbing at people. So that's Free Comic Book Day Vampirella. And at number 6, we have Oni Double Feature number 5, which features this character here on the cover, Kid Zombie. And Kid Zombie's quite a unique zombie character, as he's an undead guy who can kind of walk and talk, but he's also a zombie that's a vegetarian, which is quite unusual for zombies. So it's an interesting story. So that's Zombie Kid on the cover of Oni Double Feature number 5. The number 5 spot this week goes to Free Comic Book Day Zombie Tramp, which is the Free Comic Book Day version of the Zombie Tramp series. Alan, who creates these challenges, is a massive fan of Zombie Tramp, so I thought, in honour of him doing these challenges, I figured I'd throw in the only Zombie Tramp issue I have, and that's this Free Comic Book Day one, where we have her on the cover here, just chilling in a graveyard reading a Zombie Tramp comic book. So it's a wee bit meta. So yeah, that's Free Comic Book Day Zombie Tramp. And at number 4, we have Year Zero, Volume Zero, number 1, which is a kind of zombie series that started recently. But this is just a cool cover where we have this zombie air hostess on a plane, and she's kind of going through the aisle there. She just killed everyone on the plane. I just thought this was a cool cover. This was really a cover by. I don't really know much about the book, but yeah, that's Year Zero, Volume Zero, number 1. The number 3 spot this week goes to Harley Quinn Volume 3 number 2, which is another cool Amanda Connor cover. Here we have Harley surrounded by a bunch of zombies just clawing and grabbing at her and pulling her down. So that kind of classic zombie trait there, just going after people en masse. So that's Harley Quinn Volume 3 number 2. And at number 2, we have Dynamite Valentine's Day Special, Our Bloody Valentine. I just think this is a really cool painted cover where we have Vampirella and Red Sonja and zombies there sort of reaching forward and moving forward to the victim they're about to claim. I just think this is a really cool cover. Dynamite being, of course, the kind of crossover of all the Dynamite characters that they currently have a license to in this sort of zombie apocalypse. So yeah, just a really cool cover for Dynamite Valentine's Day Special. And my number 1 pick this week goes to The Walking Dead number 130, which is the first appearance of the Whisperers. You can't really have a zombie cover challenge without The Walking Dead, it's just they're so prevalent in the genre in comics. But I just absolutely love this cover for The Walking Dead number 130, where we have the characters here lying down in the trench and the zombies walking above, and this is when they realise that he thinks he can hear them whispering to one another, saying things, and he kind of goes a bit mad. And I just love this cover where they, also in the show, they accurately, or for the most part, it's different characters, but they accurately depicted this cover in one of the episodes when they first kind of again heard the whisperers coming towards them. I just thought it was really cool, just that they were able to depict that. But yeah, so that's The Walking Dead number 130. So that was my entry into this week's comic book cover challenge set by Alan at Comic Collector Geek. This week's theme was, of course, zombie covers. So if you'd like to take part, then pick out 10 covers from your personal comic book collection that depict the cool looking zombies, and then just make a video showing them off. And if you use the hashtags, hashtag Friday Comic Challenge and hashtag zombie cover, then everyone in the community will be able to take a look at the covers that you've shown. And you never know, you might see something, or they might see something that they'd like to add to their own collection. And otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, bye.